Um, yer, yer, yer. Should I keep this deep house bass boom, bam, beam, bam going? I don't know if it's like too uncy for a Tuesday. I might have to keep it though. Playing some old shit. Man, I have hella beats trapped on my hard drive. And sometimes they show up on the show. Sometimes they show up. I don't know if this is a show, a stream, a kick it session. I don't know what you really want to call it. Shout outs to everybody that's here already. See you, Zen enthusiasts. We got Earnin, aka Arnett, but he's always earning it. X1, Frosty, Dank, Bud Green, aka Zenzel, Washington in this bitch. All the usuals. My suspects, the gang, the We Here First gang. We like the We Here First gang. Frosty's just discovering he can get past 145. Man, I'm gonna give you the link, bro. I think we follow each other on X. I'll send you the link. How you can do it easy. It's coming soon for everybody else. But I might as well let the gang blow up the chain. I've sent it to some people. Not everyone's using it though. Not everyone's using the tool, which is fine. It's totally fine. Nothing in this video is fucking financial advice. You should already know that. What's up, world? What's up, y'all? We got the Zen hat on. We got the Shot BB Viking tee on. Shout out Shot Baby. Shot Baby. Yo, concert was sick as fuck last night. Went to a concert. Had a great time. Felt like a high schooler. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, channeling your inner child. But today, guys, it is Monday, the 18th. Oh, I said Monday. What the hell? It's Tuesday. Just kidding. But it's March 18th, 2025. We're here on planet Earth, still rotating. Markets are doing markets. We're going to talk about it here. My name is Crypto Bruh, aka More World Peace, the DJ / producer. That's what I do. I make beats, and I don't know what else if I can do. I do a lot of different shit, but yeah, that's like just been the cadence since like I started this thing. So I'm running with it. But yeah, we doing the music and the crypto at the same damn time. So, you know, shit changes, and we got X1 chain finally on the way. We finally got something we can root for, that we can put content on. So lots of cool things coming once that shit is real. But let's talk about Zen. It's Tuesday. I appreciate it. I'm about to look. Yeah, you can mint more like if we go to my collection, like I'll show you real fast. Dun. Shout out to OpenSea. My shit's 82% tokens. Oh wow, they got. Oh yeah, you know what's crazy? OpenSea is in collaboration with Uniswap. That's a classic purchase. The OpenSea made something called Gem, or one of the two. Something there. There's something here. I forget what it is, but yeah, they don't have it advertised anymore on Uniswap. But Uniswap used to do NFTs, and it's like in the very beginning, or like in 2021 when NFTs were cracking, and they bought something with OpenSea. I forgot what it was. I got to really look into it, but yeah, the tokens thing that I just saw here on my homepage or whatever. Wow, if they're really gonna mix NFTs and trading, this is gonna be crazy here. But yeah, base. Well, I don't want to see anything that's listed. I just want to see my items. Yeah, let's look at the base. Let's look at the base. Yeah, so you see I'm getting 420. This is a good number for me. I don't need to do 500, right? Like, you already doing a shit ton. So have some self-respect. Don't hold yourself out going maximum all the time. The thing is that Base is going to continue to expand the gas. That's part of their initiative. That's their notion. So as they allow people to fit more gas in a block, essentially it's like fitting more information in the transaction. So we can fit more VMUs in a single transaction now. And as long as Base keeps expanding that, you know, there's really no cap on how many VMUs you can fit. The question, it becomes, am I wasting time? And that's what I love about CBZen right now, and where you're able to see the future on Zen with this one, right? That's the problem with OP.SEN. I keep telling people, but everybody loves OP.SEN for some fucking reason. Everybody loves this fucking coin. I mean, I understand why. I keep telling y'all, like, this is cool, but like, it doesn't have any inflation, which means there's no quantum, you know, magic that might fucking happen. That's just the facts. And it's why right now it's not trading well, as well as CBZen. CBZen has a lot more possibilities because it's replicating actual Zen, right? Actual Zen is over here on Ethereum. This is the boomer Zen. Okay, if you're getting into Zen right now and you're in your 20s and 30s, this is boomer Zen. Okay, if you know Gen Z Zen, I believe is gonna be CB Zen. Millennial Zen seems to be OP Zen. I'm trying to get the millennials to understand that mathematically this isn't it. We don't want this. We want this one. This one has a future and it's doing amazing work, all based on the fairness, the fair properties of Zen crypto, baby. Let's go, CB Zen. Let's fucking go. It's going up. It's going up, but we still got a long way to go on this one, guys. We need more trading volume. This trading volume sucks. You see it now. Let's take it to the top. I went to the I'm all jumping into it because I'm excited about base, bro. This shit is actually working again. It's doing it again. It's working again. My mind is blown. It's not me. It's all of us. We're all doing this, right? So this is why I'm getting into it, though, because the thing about the 500 plus is that what if they fucking scale it backwards? And this is just the what ifs, you know? We know it's going big, but that's why I'd rather just stay where it's nice. And I notice with fives, when you do 500 plus, you mess with the chain. So not everyone can be in that atmosphere. A few people can be up there. And then it becomes a gas war. So then the question would then be like, what are you doing it for? Because you still have to wait 507 days. Why are you trying to attack the C rank in that manner? Is something that I've already asked myself, you know, looking at CBZen. Like, yeah, I want to make C ranks, but I don't want to go and eat the chain alive because you're your own difficulty. Remember that in Zen, like that's how it's designed and programmed. You are the difficulty. So as soon as you discover something and you go, wow, hey, that's a good idea, you've instantly became your worst enemy. Okay. Just know that every time you come to a crossroads in Zen, you are now a villain. So you need to keep marching, right? But you got to be smart because you're by yourself. You're a villain till you get to the villain camp. Right. Then you'll see all the other villains will share our information. And it will go on our fucking journeys. But yeah, so like in this one, I'm trying to say that part. If you decide to attack the G rank, you're doing good work, but what are you doing it for? Are you trying to stake it? Are you trying to provide red candles? Are you trying to provide liquidity? What the fuck are you making the Zen for? Right? Are you just running at a brick wall because you got crypto, because you got access to Wi-Fi? That's my favorite 2024 like ad lib or whatever to come out, which is we got a lot of people poor with access to Wi-Fi, right? Or poor with AI. That's kind of how I see making a lot of C ranks. So I'm pro C ranking, but C ranking with non-pollution based well, you know, like I'm saying, like it's just strategic events. You're not just fucking going and pissing in the water called G rank, or you know what I'm saying? Because that's what you do. You're your own worst enemy. What if you want to come back in 500 days? Why the fuck you blowing up your G rank for yourself? Like these are things you should maybe think about, but you don't have to. You know, the game has already started. The game is clicking. Click, 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 click. Can you keep up? Not many will be able to keep up. They'll just fall off and sell the bag. So that's what we need to happen in CBZen, but it's not happening because a lot of Zenians are going long. The C rank is baked in, or excuse me, the G rank is baked into the price. And the constant is done. So similar to how in OP Zen, it's a hard constant, like the AMP went to 0 or went to 1. This happens all the time periodically in Zen world. The AMP is at 1 when there's no C ranks being made. Or how do I say this? That's a way to say it, but like right now we're like in hyper C rank day. Like every day there's like mad C ranks being made, right? Like if you go to Ethereum, there's still a lot of C ranks being made every day. What up, chat? My bad. I'm going crazy right now. I'm going crazy. It's the CP Zen, bro. Fucking, I like it a lot. But like over here on ETH, this is where it's at. The constant broke in ETH in the same realm when everybody else got exhausted. It's almost like when Zen's was coming out, right? If you weren't there, Zen came out in 2022. Then in 2023, 3 new Zen chains popped up, right? You had honorary mention Pulse chain because they forked ETH. So they basically forked, they forced themselves to have Zen. So it's over there. And in 2 different ways, if you're playing the Pulse chain game, you know how to get it. So go get it. But yeah, like in 2023, when that event happened, it was right here where you see the death of Ethereum G ranks. Right. I have pointed at this date in many different places. If you follow the channel, we've been looking at this November 23. Right. So this is the problem, or this is what I'm saying when I mean like Zen is its own beast at this point. Like it has a lot of characteristics that are so unpredictable, but the most positive outcome is where it's headed now. And that's why, you could say, oh, Zen has already won because the rough times are behind us, right? Some would say in a normal crypto project that the day that your activity died, right here, let's go to this, right? Because it was pretty consistent up until a certain point. This isn't showing this is like 1 year back or whatever, 2 years back almost. So soon this is going to push out. So yeah, I guess this is only showing 2 years. If one day Yosef, shout out to Yosef, man, if he decides to turn this into like some crazy membership platform, I'd recommend it for sure. I'd recommend having a membership to ZenPub so you can stay up on these data statistics and keep building out a picture you want to build, because it shows a lot of different patterns. But yeah, so right now it's only going back to 2023, not 22. But that doesn't matter because this is enough of a snapshot. So where I'm getting at is here. When you stop having these large influential days of C ranks and it just dies, this is breaking the constant. You have to keep momentum. Think of it as like we're pushing a car uphill. The moment we stop pushing that fucking car and lose momentum, it's gonna run us over. That's essentially the balance scale of these C ranks when it comes to inflation. And we're now noticing it on these charts because there's not enough daily inflation to sell. And you also have the Zenian, the staker, the person going long, not giving a fuck about all this extra shit. They're saying I'm going to 2030. Shout outs to all those going to 2030. You're the real bad man. Cause wow, you've got a great foreshadowing future essentially. Cause either today you got the time to chill out, or you're just really high IQ. And I mean, I got my head there too, like I think Zen is going to be amazing at that point. That's why it's easy to go, to say today that, hey, this is the fairest launch crypto on Ethereum, because by the time we get to the end of it, who's going to do it better in 8 years? For real. Show me the blueprints. Show me the core blueprints. I want to see how we making this coin, bro. And I mean, yeah, they could have made it longer or shorter, but I think 8 years is a great time for a case study, free launch or fair launch. It's really like that, whatever you want to call it. Some people will be passionate about it and say that this is not a case study. This is not a meme. This is not blah, blah, blah. And they've taken on the avatar version of it, you know, and that's cool. But I like the skeleton. The skeleton of Zen is epic, right? And that's what we talk about here. We talk about the reward formula and how it produces your Zen and how all these numbers work in your favor if you go long in Zen. And that's why, hey, some people, they can't take it. They cannot take it and they exit. And it's crazy. It's a fun time right now. And I think it's going to get even more exciting as we go further and further, you know, into this AMP right here. It's at 2,109 today. Eventually it will be at 1,500 and eventually it'll be at 1, right? And that roller coaster to this 1 amp, I do think is special, right? I think this is actually really cool. It's cooler than the supply ending, actually. That's when I'm like, yo, everyone wants the supply to end. I'm like, why do you want Zen supply to end, bro? Like, just let it rock. That's the case study. That's what we find out is the hard money, right? And if it does the thing, then it's awesome. And these are the things we can point out. We can go and look back and say, oh yeah, the constant in C ranks was broken. So you should expect a turn in price. It's finna go up. And that's where we are. They got this X1 chain lined up perfectly. The motherfucker died. We're still looking at Ethereum. We're not looking at base chain. But you can see here, like, we've broke the constant one too many times. Kickstarting it right now, you look like someone on like a Harley Davidson, like with the Kickstarter, like you feel me? Like, that is people trying to restart the global rank. It's gonna take an X1 chain to do that, not a community. So it's really funny watching everybody work and massage the different pieces of the reward formula. And again, on CBZen, I jumped on this because this is why I do 420 VMUs. I do not want to get caught up not being able to get my fucking XeNFT because I'm trying to do the maximum, running into a wall, and not just simply being grateful for as much as I can get, because that's all that matters. Just get as much as you can get. Don't try to overdo it and eat until you throw up. Like, yeah, that's fun sometimes, or when you're new and you're excited and you're fucking horny for it, but really try to build a base. So if you're gonna do 500 VMUs, that is the case of why you should maybe not do it. Maybe do a little below it, or just again, just it's still the same process. You're still gonna pay the same amount for VMU, so per VMU, right? So like you could break up that same ideology into smaller amounts. That's why now this, as you can see, these C ranks do not matter, right? They're like senses. They don't. It's a way for people to get in, bro. It's not a way for people to abuse and smack up the thing, the stats or whatever. Those are the reward formula stats. Those are only going to get harder. So as those who understand Zen, you should just want to get skin in the game and start building your Noah's Ark, right? And that's in the title right now, man. The stakers rule Zen. Zen stakers are the people, right? That is the cabal. You want to join the cabal, but a fucking, well, again, ETH Zen, we'll talk about ETH Zen. ETH Zen is your boomer chain, so you don't need a lot. You just need enough. And enough is whatever you think it is. To me, I think it's 10 billion. I think you can get away with 10 billion. 10 billion right now is $838. Like, if you ain't got $838 to put towards a crypto for the next 8 years, what do we at? You got 7 years left or 6 years left or some shit. Yeah, like 6 years left. Like, if you ain't got $838 to put towards a crypto for 6 years, you're not going to make it, fam. I've been in this bitch for too long. You got to throw a bag at it, because I know that's a bag for some people. Like, some people, you know, you might only have like $40, $100 to your crypto name. And, I was in those trenches once before too, bro. You're going to get out of that. Right. But you need to pick a good play. and it's gonna be the fairest crypto launched. So you might as well, right? And these will be the people that most likely win because they're not focused on supply and the price of a C rank. They're just tunnel vision to the end. The end is where you need to end up. That's the original Satoshi's vision. Just believe in the coin itself. Believe in the white paper. Fuck, you get bored, nigga, read the white paper. Sorry, that's just mad funny because I've done it mad times, like where I'm hella bored at the space and I'm like, man, I'm gonna go read this white paper real quick and dig out some stupid information on it. And that's what I just, you would see that in the price if more people did it because it would be going up, right? So you still have time. Not enough people are understanding. If you've been feeling like you're claustrophobic, like you're getting to the part where the water goes over your head, I think that it's a good reset just to get back to the math, back to the simplicity, the basics of the whole project, and really see how amazing the growth has been. Right. We're still on my path here, bro. Like I said, 54 bars, bro. So do you guys see the pain yet? You feeling it? Bro, I'm laughing too much. It's too much fun for me. What up, Lita? What up, Merrick? Hi there. You're on a Zen island. I like that. I'm in Zen world. I need to beam down to your island. Is that 1500 next year? Yeah, I think actually I don't know when the 1500 is. Here, we'll do ETH Zen. We'll pull up the magic number calculator. Do a little blow. What do you wait? Whoa, on the island? Whoa. Blow balloons? It's only blows I understand. Sometimes I blow a whistle. Blow the whistle. Toot, toot, toot. Hey, that's an Undefeated Club song. Man, love me some Too Short, and I love that at least that one made it from the West. That's just played I bet they play that shit in Bangladesh. Blow the whistle. Toot, toot, toot. And they really dropped this shit on a Saturday. So let's see it. Let me see it. I don't know when 1500 is. Yeah, so November 16th. So next year, bitch. Next year, you're fried. It's laughable at this point because you can't go and run and try to fuck everything up because all you could do is make C ranks. You can pray to God. That's what... Lord Crypto Guy, please let these Zen mints be valuable. I don't know about that one. That's what I'm saying. I'm only making Zen mints for my stake because it's for me. And then like, when the traders actually come to Zen, it's going to probably change again. Like, how are you oscillating to this new liquidity? Are you going to wash yourself out? This is again why I like CB Zen. CB Zen is teaching me how to manage high amounts of coins, and now I can lower my perception on Ethereum, right? So I can have high expectations on base, and now what's funny is it's not just me, it's everybody here, and I'm talking about it, and you guys are doing it too. So you guys are doing it too, right? It's not just me, man. It's everybody. So imagine if more people really came into base, and it's not just the runaway Zenian from fucking Ethereum that wanted to get away from the whales. So let's be honest here. Let's break it down. So the problem with Ethereum, Zen, and why it's a hard lesson to learn. You're going to learn a lot of lessons. Maybe you just bought Zen right now off this green candle and bam, it got smacked down right off the 200. No belief system. And no belief system. People do not believe in Zen, bro. They dump that shit on your head. Why is Zen like this, right? There's a lot of people in Ethereum that think this way, right? The Jeets are whales. They're not like $15 Jeters. And the whales like this environment because if they can keep these numbers high, they can swing trade at higher highs, essentially, or higher prices, right? This is what I mean. Because you're going to think of higher highs in like Zen world, like a trillion. They're going to think of higher highs in USD, like 3,000 you know, $1,000, $6,000, $7,000, right? This is the gap on XEN that I think is holding it back. There's not enough real liquidity in here because nobody wants to buy this shit until X1 shows up. We've been saying this the whole time, bro. So the market makers can have as much fun as they want because they'll find a bottom essentially. Because you can only go so low before all the other Xenians, right, the stakers, like come in and we start buying it up, putting it to the side, and then the cycle continues. Because you know what I'm saying, like you can't brute force the Zen out anymore. The global rank cannot be changed. You cannot act like that shit is not hovering over our heads. It's there to govern future supply, and there's a lot out there already. Yeah, you can go and make an extra trillion. Motherfuckers have already made like 77 trillion or some crazy number over here, which is pretty fascinating, right? It's like this reverse psychology, but it's very similar to Bitcoin. Once people got the hang of Bitcoin after Mt. Gox, Bitcoin's hash rate went crazy. Cause like everyone's like, shit, if I lose my Bitcoins or if I lose access to buying Bitcoins, like I'm gonna have to make this shit. Cause there's no way I'm not gonna have it, right? So we're in that same dilemma here. And again, that's why I think if you're here early, you've got the upper hand. You're actually the candidate. You're the motherfucker that they've been looking for. We've been waiting for you, Neo. I'm here. I'm in this bitch. I'm saying I'm trying to pull you in. CBZen is my my real red pill. Because again, now what you see on CBZen, you're starting to see larger buys. Right? And those larger buys are followed by sells. They're very small. These are actually very small sells. This buy needs to be answered with $1,000. It needs to be like, shut the fuck up. We're not going up. And I'm waiting for it. And a lot of other people too. And that's kind of why, like, it's so funny. CBZ is the funniest one out of all of them because everyone is waiting. Everyone is waking up and they do their $5, you know, or they put their $50 through the decks or whatever. They're $100, they're $200, and it's escalating now. It's starting. You can really feel it. Like you can feel the FOMO. Some people are trading them, right? But like this account that just entered, they bought 6 days ago, and then today for some reason they're like, fuck it, let me get the trillion. Like let me get to the trillion. And that's what I mean. The milestones, the trillion milestone on all the side chains should always be the gimmick. That's the narrative. Like, oh, you don't have a trillion Zen? Like, what are you? You don't believe in the reward formula or something? Like this is, or, you know, you don't believe in that chain. That's kind of how I take it. Either you don't believe in a reward formula and you think that the Zen reward formula is like not the best one. Like you think you, or you know something better than that one and you're holding out on everybody. So you're letting us drown while the next best thing's going to come out. And that's evil. Because I don't know what the next best thing is. This is the best thing I've ever seen, you know? So I'm waiting for that fucking villain drop. It's either like that or like, again, you are on a chain where you don't want to put your interest into Zen. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, look at P's and what the fuck, nigga? What are y'all doing over here? Like, this is stupid. This is bad whale management. Because now it's like you should just went to base chain. Bad whale management. Your whales are fucking you up. And the same goes for OPZ. I had posted this earlier. I was like, yo, where are the people buying back the chart? That's your job. Either you're making C ranks or you're buying back the chart or you're doing the research to bring others in to understand how valuable this chart is. These charts are valuable, but I'm saying, yeah, let it go lower then. Fuck it. CBZen, we might not get a lower feeling because I've already done the math for you guys past world, right? We've broke a constant and we are living through the same thing that's happening with ETH. This one just happened faster because it was the last one to happen and everybody approached it with strategy. No one came to CBZen and ran out a brick wall except people who love minting. And those people are really cool. The whales over in CBZN are cool as fuck because like, why did they do it and why are they still here? That's the, you know, that is the questions. And it's answered a lot for the Ethereum side where it's like, oh, base is separated from ETH mentality, like the mentality and ETH of the G, because you got a lot of Ethereum and you got to get more ETH. Right, that Jeet fucking person that like promotes that world. If you got to get more of what you lost, like that, and that world made sense in like 2019, 20, but like we're in a future where you could literally turn your native coin into a better experience because of Zen, right? Because this reward formula exists. So CBZN is actually the sickest one. Like everybody there wants to be there. Like they're not trying to not be there. Like it's fucking hilarious. And then that's why I'm like, yo, look at the C ranks explosion on CBZN. Like it's like Ethereum. Like people are trying to figure out, how do I be here? Y'all over here saying y'all gonna do 500 VMUs. You're trying to figure out how you're gonna be here. And the other chains are not living this notion for many different reasons. It's very natural as well, right? And like I'm pointing attention to this shit because on both Ethereum and CBZN, I want a motherfucker to sell, but nobody's fucking selling because they don't want to give up their position. So now we're all like this. It's just a whole bunch of people at Wild Wild Westin saying, yo, you're gonna have to make 500-day bet, bitch. You want a trillion SEN? 500-day bet, bitch. Which one are you? That should be the crazy block space. Yeah, if you try to mint, it will fail. No, okay, see, y'all don't understand. This shit is easy. I think I got some. Oh, I gotta pull up my thing. So I like made this tool. See what it is that what the problem is for the 500-day mint thing is that when you decide to do it, the hardest part of it all is this idea that you've got to take up all of the block. So when you start it off, it's gonna take forever to get together. Here, we'll see if it does it. Damn, $2. God damn. This is my little tool that I've made. It's not ready yet though. As you can see, it doesn't relay some of the information back. Works better on Rabby, but I wanted to work with Rainbow Wallet, so there's some more builds to do. So this is it, right? So you see, look, I just did this right now. Look at 502 in the log. Whenever you want to just really quickly see how many VMUs you got, just go up to the log, nigga, and it'll tell you like, oh, yep, I got 500, sick. And then, yeah, that's just easy. Now, if you want to, you could test it. Like what I did was, all I did was do a 1 day. Where's that shit at? So yeah, I've already tested this shit, man. This shit is working. You could do up to 600. I did 100. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's not. This is free information because of the fucking white paper. And now GPT just allows you to get even closer, right? We used to have to rely on the Asian homies to come through with the fucking scripts. Not anymore, man. Just spin up your own. Fuck it. Waiting for the Asian homie? Shit. Wait, what should I do this on? Oh, terms. Okay, there we go. So you'll see here in my terms, I did a 606 base xeNFT and I claimed it. But that's why I went on a rant, because if you want to go and test this out, you can see it too. It's not as fun as you think it is. It's not what you think it is. Not everybody, like I said, not everyone's going to be in that era. But y'all can go and try it out. Y'all going to break base chain. It's probably going to break or something. If there's like 50 or 100 people trying to do 606 VMUs, it's going to fucking break the chain. And that's why, again, that's my maximum. So I think 420 is a great number. Yeah, it's a universal number, but that's why it might be a universal number. It's a good number, bro. Just do 420, bro. Don't waste your $2, because then you're just wasting $2, right? How much does this cost? $1.60. So it's just still not that bad, but it's still, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, you know. See, what a beautiful world it would be. Imagine if everybody on base could have 10 trillion Zen. That's what inflation does. Because now you don't have to jump through hoops, understand how you're going to cut the corners. Right? That's the game changer of inflation. You can relax. You just need to build position. But when there's no inflation and the coins aren't being created, we got to go into savage mode. You got to go into full savage mode, PvP to the end of me. Man, it's kumbaya on base chain, bro. I'm going to keep it a G. It's a whole bucky. Somebody please dump your coins. Gotcha. Yeah, gas is high right now on base. It's about 3 times higher than normal. Don't mint when Gwei is high. But yeah, see, that's what I'm saying too, though. Man, y'all are some warriors in the chat, though. Y'all are these are the savages you're going against in the crypto bread chat right now. They're in the fucking mix. Nigga chain is post chain. I'm finna bridge. Hey, bro. But yeah, see, that's why I like base, man. Everybody playing their own game. I could go head to head with everybody in the chat, but like all of us are gonna have different outcomes. And if we went back to Ethereum, we could do this as well. The problem is that the gas is so low. Why create new supply? I tweeted this yesterday. I had said Justin's son about to open a wormhole to TRX, or from TRX to Solana. He is a real nigga. This is a guy right here. He is definitely a real nigga. Might have to give him the pass on that one. Shout outs Justin's son, always coming through. Always coming through. Yeah, I posted this yesterday, and I meant this with a full chest. All right, my new thesis. It's a new one to add to the whole script. But yeah, Zenians actually hate low Gwei and would rather buy Zen tokens than create new inflation. New inflation takes 400 plus days. That's a pretty boring strategy. And the free market wants gains now. I can feel it. These, like I said, you guys are savages. You guys are fucking 300 army fighting each other for no reason. You could just make the supply and stake it. But yeah, every time you buy up because you realize, why would I want to do that? Right? Gas is coming to this intelligent level. Right? There's still some people screaming, oh, make it, it's low, it's low, it's low. But like the intelligent fools with a bag that actually worked hard for the crypto they're about to spend. Right? They're just not just, again, running into a wall. You got to remember there's going to be 2 classes here. There's really some people who want education on how to get in so they can position themselves into a very large allocation of it all. Right. And if they wanted to, they could also wait with you. But that's what I don't think is going to happen. They're not going to wait 400 days with your C rank. They're going to come and get it today. And when they come get it today, you're going to burn your C rank in the fucking moon party. And then your future supply is never going to come out anyways. You feel me? So I'm gonna speculate with the new kids, you know. They're trying to figure out how to get in, and they're most likely going to buy a big supply and then make C ranks. Just like in Bitcoin, when we came to 2013 and only nerds had their hand on the pulse of mining. Anybody who could build some sort of script to sell was making the most off of Bitcoin mining, not the average user. The average user kept buying that shit off of every exchange that it showed up on until Ethereum exists. Then they just moved the education into ETH. And now we're here. Hey, now we're here. Hey, we're here. You're still close to the fucking core. You just got to find something like Zen to get, you know, the free info. Calling it now. Zen, call me J, or JG Zenworthy. JG Zenworthy. Lols. 177. What are you guys cooking? I think I need a new pair of underwear. What the fuck? VMUs at 0029 or lower is 45 cents. 500 VMUs for 45 cents. That's crazy. That's nuts. You're going to be the whale. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, here's the other catch of this. If you have all the Zen, now you have to think about how you're going to get out. Unless you're going to burn it for X1, you could be the #1 burner. But yeah, the people with money will probably get you to sell when you don't want to. Because they'll never come and buy it. They'll just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is, or I don't know how to say it. You do whatever you want to do. But I don't think personally, I'm not putting that on my supply. I don't want to have so much supply that me moving is on like a fucking blog. Like my, you know, my address is on a blog because I decided to move my shit. That's the fun part of, I guess if you are going to do this, maybe spread out your xeNFTs to other wallets. So then that way, when you go to claim, you're claiming in other places. You're not just claiming one giant chunk in one wallet. Because yeah, now we're going to get into this territory where those that know are going to have the ability to make a lot of Zen. Those that don't know, who are not here right now, they're going to make what's available, which is, you know, 145 VMUs. And they're going to, you know, have to wait until Fair Crypto updates this UX. Right. And if Fair Crypto doesn't want to, because again, I don't know, you got to go and argue with Jack. Be like, Jack, open it up, bitch. You know, but if Jack don't want to open it up and he says that this is the best experience for his front end, you can use the contract or build your own. That opens up this crazy world, y'all. Y'all don't even get it yet because you're kind of here, but you're not here, right? The future is just like Bitcoin. Bitcoin didn't expand its mining capabilities until people, again, captured the miner and made their own. However, they felt that script needed to be delivered. So we're seeing that now in Zen. I mean, the Chinese community, the Asian community, they've been on and off to the races. They created coin tools like, and Zen Turbo. Like every other tool is not, none of it is from, at least from what I see. If we had a flag in the sand on what is Zen America, it's just the Zen.network. It's not like any other subnet of fucking Zen, right? It may be the Zen Cabal, because some of the people in the Cabal seem to be here in America, or majority of them seem to be in America. So maybe the Zen Cabal is going to start the American chapter, and then every other country should have their own Zen Cabal for sure. Protect the information, you know, like protect the narrative, and always remind people it's about how fair it is. Does nothing else matters. Like the reward formula is the most fair on the planet. Nothing is hitting that shit. Yo, spin up a fucking miner, bro. But yeah, there should be more miners that are spent up with different faces. And again, that's another way for us to inflate the G rank in a positive manner. Because I do think, again, just inflating it just to inflate it is unconstructive. But inflating it with construction behind those C ranks, what a powerful thing, bro. What a powerful way to make a statement. And you know, again, that's like yeah, you gotta really understand the matrix. So the reward formula, I'm gonna keep harping on that shit. Props if you got the reference. Did someone say steak? Lols, y'all are staking. We are the whales now. Remember when we got made at the whales that were dumping their stake rewards on us? Everything is a reset. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, those whales are smarter because they're not selling their stakes no more. That's what we're waiting for, because we've seen it happen back here. This was hilarious because this was all staking, and like this is what happens when you when you got C ranks and stakes fucking up the chart. We obviously don't have that happening right now. For some reason, this is a zone where what stakes were worth up here, they're more valuable down here, if that makes any sense. Because like it's a weird one. Like they were really down to sell their stakes up here, not so much down here, and I don't know why. Well, I do know why, but you know, that's why I think Zen ETH is boring right now. It really needs big whales to step in. If the big whales don't want to step into Zen ETH, you know, wait until X1 chain, it should get popping. But this is why CBZen is still positive in the last 24 hours. A beautiful chart happening here. A lot of positivity. This is where the notion is right now. It's not anywhere else. This is where the fun is to be had. And if you want to jump in, it doesn't really matter. You know, bring your ETH over. I think it's a good idea. You are looking at less Zen now, though. This was at like 19 trillion. So the staking class is ruling once again. Yeah, wow. Stakes jumped up heavy over here. Yeah. Wow. A lot of staking activity over the last 2 days on base chain. Yup. Look at that. So yeah, I mean, that's what it is. The only way to get an advantage is to move into staking and give yourself a few more, you know, use staking as a vehicle rather than a platform, right? Like you can use staking as a platform for 1,000 days, launch your ass all the way into the space for 1,000 days, or you could use it as a vehicle to farm more Zen for yourself. Right. And maybe that's where it is. Maybe that's what needs to happen. Maybe people need more education on self-farming. I've been having a great time and adding to my Zen. So like I had this weird thing where I thought I wanted to buy like $5 a day of CBZen and then just stake it for 30 days. This way is stupid. Yeah, this way was this was a one and done. It's definitely smarter to buy maybe $5 to $10 a day. Yeah, and then add it to a rolling gross amount. This is my strategy. So you can do whatever you want to do. This is my strategy. And this is why I feel the pressure on catching this. Because again, unless you're doing the research, you don't understand that like a lot of the bag holders are stakers and they all created the Zen. So they really want it. It's not like any other chain in Zen world where people created it to dump it and that's the narrative. They tried that shit back here and everybody bought that shit up and pumped it. I was actually part of it. I was kind of part of this one too. Because I kept buying little bags and dumping it and getting scared. And all these wicks, that was those whoever the fuck buying them back. And now we're on the other side of it. Where none of the stakers are selling. The community is getting stronger. People are doing both sides of the party, right? C ranks and buying. So we actually have this opportunity, I think, to go to $1 million market cap over here on base chain. And why the fuck not, you know? That's actually a crazy ass gain in general. If you're looking for a green candle, like why aren't you shilling the fair's launch crypto? You're not hailing anybody. You're not hailing nobody but the reward formula and the native coin. That's if this went to $1 million market cap right now, which it totally could if enough people came in and bought it, because you can't make it in 24 hours to dump the price. That's not possible. Not yet. It needs to be much higher. It has to kill mini zeros. It had to get to at least six or seven zeros. And I don't know what that looks like. But to get to $1 million, that would just be putting this at what is it? I don't think we have anything like that actually right now, huh? Pulse chain was there, but it's not there no more. Where is it at now? Damn, Pulse chain's down to 2,200. Who rug pulled this shit? I want to root for it. But yeah, this shit's on ultra discount. Let's see who got out. Let's see. This is how I be seeing it. All right, yeah, because this shit was in the 3s. So somebody must have been dumping. Well, it's not even, I mean, actually, I can't even express it like this. So this is all This is all based on the stakers because no one's staking on Pulse Chain. Since no one's staking on Pulse Chain, $200 sell actually fucks your whole chart up. That's nuts to really think about. Let's see, we have $100 here. Let's just round up, say 250 there, so 350. All right, let's just say there's another 50. This is another 60. So 411, 410. Now we're gonna take $2 off. We'll add 2 back, and we'll just do 522. Yeah, 522. Oh, and somebody else just came to give us an honorary mention. Yeah, the honorary mention live. Oh yeah, this person's getting the fuck out. Here you go. Oh yeah, that's your dumper. There he goes. They went ahead and dumped the price. Oh yeah, they're always dumping. But see, this is where you have to ask yourself, if you're on Pulse Chain, do you even like it? Right? Because if you don't like Pulse Chain, then you're asking you're saying you don't want more of it, right? And Zen is a mind fuck because it's supposed to be more than the native coin. It's actually better than the native coin. So if you want more native coins, you want to get into Zen. What happens is Zen gets pushed down when you have less believers in the participation pool. And we could see believers, because I think believers is the stakers. There needs to be a notion for stakers to go long. If stakers don't go long, then your price is going to be horrible because most of the price is actually exhausted coins. Theoretically, you need someone to come and buy this shit up because it's all exhaustion. It's so exhausted. It's crazy. Like y'all have been buying it, but it ain't enough. And when it does, to see like when the one time it buys off, all that needed to get staked and burned for 1,000 days. Right. This is on the weekly. Yeah, this blow off top, it needed to be staked, not traded. And that's what I'm saying. On CBZen, we are seeing this. We are seeing people. I mean, this person didn't stake it, which it doesn't matter to me because it's only $1 billion. Right. I'll get worried in this fiasco, I guess, if like people really start coming in and hodl like 10 trillion, but you're going to push the price against yourself so hard to go from 0 to 10 trillion in CBZen. That's why it's invited. It's like, yeah, come take on the challenge, bro. Like there's always going to be people answering your buy with a sell because they just set up bots and they don't give a fuck about the future. And there's people now that are outpacing these people, but I'm glad they're there because fuck it. I used to hate the dumpers, but shit, fuck it, man. They can get rid of their CBs and I'm not gonna sell mine. So I'm glad that we've reached this consensus. Some of these people are nuts with it, but it's always answered with a buys, with solid buys, and those buys are most likely again going into staking, helping the overall project be DeFi, real true DeFi, right? You can't pollute the G rank and expect profits because everybody's going to sell for profit. So it's a king of the hill game. You're the last man standing, you know, and it comes down, in my personal opinion, it comes down to the native coin, because if the native coin had more integrity, people would understand how the Zen works. Even Avalanche still be having Zenians. And they don't even make C ranks every day. This shit is the mind blowing. That's how you know it's up over here, though. They still have people buying it. It's not much, but you know, at least it's not people dumping it. You know, it's not no one. And then some people. I mean, like Avalanche is I don't know how to call these because I'm not a psychiatrist, okay, or I'm not in that area of thought, but I can see it because I follow the most pure narrative possible, which is after Bitcoin came Ethereum, nothing else. All right, that's the most pure narrative. It was the computer version of Bitcoin, and now we got extra tips on the whole shebang, which is Satoshi didn't want Bitcoin to leave its narrative of peer-to-peer cash. That was its best narrative. So the supercomputer narrative became popular because of Vitalik, not because in the game wanted it. He took it on, right? So, you know, after Bitcoin came Ethereum. After Ethereum came EVM World. I didn't even know about EVM World until Zen, because it's year 2022 and I'm still hooked on ETH. Like, yo, ETH is all that matters. There's people right now. I'm glad I broke up, because again, there's people right now still trapped in Ethereum. Down a whole, what is it, 44% for the year? Oh, 46. Add 2% to that. So imagine that. Like, imagine being one of these, like, still trying to learn about Ethereum and shit. But that's what I mean. Like, the thing about Avalanche is people like the tech. They're really over there for the tech. And the tech created a behavior that made people make Zen with integrity, essentially. Because only people that came over here and blew up the G rank were Ethereum users like myself. When the G rank did this on Avalanche, I helped, I guess, make it, because we were just on Twitter Spaces and I started minting down here, and then everybody started minting and causing like a free market, like buys and sells and trades were starting to happen. I didn't know what the fuck is going on. I was going long. I actually still haven't claimed most of my Avalanche mints. I think most of my Avalanche mints are like, yeah, I made 80 of these bitches. Look at these shits. They're just sitting. Most of them are just sitting unclaimed. Because for me personally, I'd rather just wait and see what happens. If the 1% becomes valuable, like, cool, but I'm not going to go and buy Avalanche to play with Zen. Like, you could do, I have Ethereum. Like, I could do that on ETH, right? That's what I'm saying. There's the behavior of how people move is already predictable, because we've all done it already. So we know how others are going to respond to the system. And now the global ranks kind of show that. And the native coin also shows that, right? What did we learn from Phantom? This is what happens when everyone gets the coin for free. They go and they just run at a wall and they don't even know what they're doing. It's almost like, I wish I was more into airdrops, but again, I'm American. I'm not supposed to be into airdrops. Nigga, like, I'm fucking American. Yeah, if you don't have any of these airdrop chains, you should feel good, because you should be proud to be an American, bro. You didn't get hit with the spam. They were calling Zen spam because everybody got coins for free and went and re-spammed them into the chain. Lols. Lols. But yeah, this is what happens when everyone gets the coins for free. And then this is what your chart looks like when nobody's there trying to mine with a purpose. They just leave it all on the decks, rob everybody else, and then tell you all to like figure it the fuck out. And now you got people saying, where do I get FTM so I can mine my Zen out later on? Fucking 500 days. It's like, dude, y'all are, wow. This is an unsavable chart. I don't even think X1 chain can save this chart, yo. There's one way out of this bitch, and it's burn. Have fun playing the goddamn auctions on Phantom Zen. Shit, you gonna be playing them auctions forever. Oh my god. If someone doesn't go save P.o.P right now, bro, or whatever, that's gonna be the same thing. Like, P.o.P is gonna be the same thing, bro. I don't know which one you should choose. Which one y'all choosing? Y'all choosing P.o.P or OG Zen? Which one's got better upside? Maybe OG Zen will have more upside because it doesn't have the pollution G rank. Fuck, I don't have the right wallet on here. Oh man, I need to get a Pulse Chain wallet on my fucking on this account here. Or I'd look at OG Zen. I don't know if I can look at it. See, this is the only thing that sucks about Rainbow Wallet, man. They don't have the ability to do other RPCs. This is what I'm saying. It's token gated or it's intellectual gated because they gotta explain their vision. But that's like a struggle point of Pulse Chain. Like people don't want to put it in their vision. Get that shit out of my vision. Well, it connected to something. Oh, I think it just popped open. But yeah, they got 30,000 G rank. Yeah, why not? Hey, look at it. Check it out. If you're on Pulse Chain for real, yo, abandon ship and go straight into OGZen. I'm not telling you what to do. Hold on. This ain't no financial advice. This some what the fuck, nigga? We talk about Zen. This shit is not real. None of it's real. But I think Pulse Chain is real to some people. This might be a good one. Now, some people might show up and sell it because they're like, oh, they're starting to do something over there. But yeah, you can see somebody's over here. There's some bots over here. 555. Yeah, people put bots over here. Man, that's gross, bro. Man, you need to get the fuck off Pulse Chain. What the fuck are you still doing on Pulse Chain? I'm sorry. I'm over here trying to save the Zenians. Your last bet, bitch, is gonna be OGZen. Because at least OGZen doesn't have the polluted G rank, right? Like on base, on PZen, you need someone to come in and buy that shit up. It's not gonna be X1 chain. Because I don't think people, like, we used to say this thing. I'm being a futter right now, so fuck it. But everyone was like, oh, well, I was saying it. I was like, yo, expect like $1 million to come to the chain. But I honestly don't think that's going to happen to every chain. Not every chain is built for $1 million injection. For X1 chain, like, I'll just go buy it for $1 million. The fuck I'm going to do going to all these chains? Like, some of the chains might be interesting because they're connected to like the largest blockchains in present experience, right? That's why I get Avalanche is still on the boards, guys. Like, I want to rule it out, but that's why I talked about it right now. Like, I have Avalanche Zen. I just don't talk about it much because it's a representation of itself. No one's talking about it. Nobody cares about it. Like, there's a few people that will mention it, but they're not really about it, because if they were, then this would be green because they be the only motherfucker buying it. All right, niggas are dumping, they're buying, and they're out C ranking everybody because they want to be King Avalanche. Where is that Avalanche King? I'm still looking. I am honestly looking. Go hard, get all the coins. We see it on XEN, but XEN is suffering hard from the buyer and the seller. This one is such a fascinating one because the sellers are the Zenian is going to win. So this is proof that you could buy back your chart, but you're going to need to do it just like XEN. These fools on XEN are not stopping. They're burning and buying. Burning and buying. Burning and buying. I think it's going to win. Some of these other ones, though, I don't know if it's possible. They got to have the same. I got to see that same fight I see over in Polygon. VVZen, maybe. Maybe. It looks like, again, the Polish community is really into this one. They seem to be buying it up, pushing prices and stuff. But ain't nobody going to ETH man. It's 2025. Ain't nobody going over there. So that's just the Zenians playing with each other. Right? Like, yo, everyone thinks I'm shilling CB10. I'm not shilling this shit. It's just when you do the data, give me a better looking chart and narrative in Zen world. It's like, why doesn't everybody just go over here and live their Zen life? It invites inflation. It invites you to come and stake. Like you instantly join the staking class. Like, it's gonna have a lot of attention when X1 chain is out because it's the portal to X1 on base. Like, hello, right? And again, there's gonna be a lot of inflation, so you're not fighting barbaric to get a position. But you could, I mean, you could definitely go and do OPZen. Like, I have a position on OPZen because I'm waiting for the barbaric energy. That's why right now I'm kind of sad because I'm like, man, where the fuck Where is the bag? Yo, this thing is suffering hard. Here, let's look at this real quick. Let's look at this. We can see something here. Wallet in the screen. For real? Oh, damn. Look at that. What the fuck? Wait. Let me see. Oh, I have 2 rainbow wallets up. They ain't loaded though. Thanks for saying that. Oh my God. I didn't even notice. Unless you set up LPs to hold up the price and help against the dumpers. The problem with CBZen is that if anyone bought into it with serious money, they would just get dumped on. But that's what I'm saying, Sandman. That's actually cool because it keeps it fair. Yeah, you should. If you're gonna come with serious money, just know that there's people that are gonna dump on you, right? And that's the fair nature of CBZen. There's people, we are seeing it happen live. Like this last buyer is pretty funny because I don't know why they FOMO'd. People are still trying to figure out how to FOMO into this. I keep saying FOMO, if you're gonna have $500, just do 50 $10 buys. Like, who cares? It's 1 cent transactions, like 1 cent fees. Like, you can just do it that way, and then you'll see the price go up because the bots won't show up. But when people do this is because you have to understand it's the nature of human behavior. There's always going to be someone looking for $7. So I like to build that into my thesis. Like, of course, I'm like, oh, nice. You know, at least it's not an answer. And like I was saying earlier in the stream, an answer would be like someone releasing like $1,000. Because then it's like, oh, wow, they totally eliminated that $500 buy. And then comes the robots, like, and it's like, doof, doof. And then you're like, oh, shit, like, who hates this chart? Like, why do you hate? That's my favorite joke in crypto. Like, why do you hate this chart? But yeah, money has to be made. And sometimes, you know, that's how they do it. And a good thing we're outside of that world where we don't actually have people with that bag. And now, due to the fair launch and nature of CBZen, those individuals are out of the game until they get credits, right? And those credits are like 500 days out. We all know this. That's why the price is going up. We all know those credits are 500 days out. Everything can change. And again, the moon parties burn future Zen. How much of this future Zen is leaving Earth when the X1 is live? Especially on CBZen, where it don't cost no money to burn the Zen. That shit gonna come and go out of people's hands like a roll of toilet paper. What up, Rolando? But yeah, that's how I'm expecting a lot of people to like lose out on their Zen. They're not gonna put a lot of credit behind it. They're just gonna let it flow out of their hands. But yeah, I think like everything is reverse. There's no laws for this. But the supply is here. If you want 10 trillion, there's only one candidate. Right? And that's why this is amazing. This is the opposite of all cryptos you've ever seen. Usually they put the supply here and then they beg people to fucking come and buy it. Like, look at I mean, not mine, but I was gonna say mine, which is like Emoji Dracula. Emoji Dracula is actually doing really good because it's the same narrative. It's fairly launched. You don't have to buy it if you don't want to. Somebody will come and buy it eventually because it's a meme coin. And there's memers in the coin that know, hey, it's not meme season right now. Like, we're going through it as a cryptocurrency, like, or as an industry. Like, why would I release my bag and run back to fiat? That is that is being designed for noobs, not for experienced individuals. And we're headed to that game. It's the end game where it's only experienced people left. It's not it's not any tourists, as Jack Lemmon has been saying lately. Emoji Dracula coming and taking a seat on the 72. This thing's been out for 4 months, man. Don't sleep on the Drac. He wants to fly, and it's burning. Here, let's see what the burn is looking like. But that's what I'm saying. Like, fair launches have fixed the liquidity problem, and now we just now need to reprogram the humans. Ooh, we got to 21 million. Emoji Dracula has been burned. 21 million. As many bitcoins as there is in existence, we have burned Emoji Dracula. So let's fucking get it. Shout outs to all the real vampires out there. This is only going more north. I just can't wait for Solana to turn around so we can start having fun on Solana again. But yeah, again, the overall markets are ass. All the markets suck. Everyone's positioning themselves in these natives because that's where the money is. And if you're a retail 9 to 5 participant, again, you're probably going back into fiat because you got to survive. And I've already lived that game. I'm not playing that game again. That was 2023 me. I was selling cryptos to survive and not buying in 23, catching crazy pumps in 24, right? So I'm gonna hold back a little longer because I've been here before, and the fact Solana still hasn't broke $100 is pretty bullish for Solana. So I'm still waiting for Sol to break that 100, but it's gonna be on Bitcoin. And tomorrow, I guess it's the CPI. So that's what I mean. Like, you can go into the mainstream because that's where the thought pattern starts. So everyone's like, oh, I don't want to buy into Bitcoin because the CPI, blah blah blah, and then it dumps because everyone's like, yeah, like bad news. And so on. This is like old school crypto. Like this whole, like, a narrative can control somebody's demeanor towards ownership. That's a good way to think of it. Like, that's why, again, memes are cool because people have no demeanor towards the ownership. They're just waiting for the gains, and they know that the gains are cycles. Sometimes you catch them, sometimes you don't. It's about how much time you spend holding the coin. And maybe the coin is as fair as Zen, where you can stake it, right? Like Zencat still cycling up 12% today. Look at Zencat cycling. I hope you got some Zencat. Memes is going up. But again, on Zen, it's living in an old world where there's more supply available than there is the ETH. And that's what I'm saying. It's working. This is what we want. We want people to say, I need 1 trillion Zen. Oh, thank God I can get 1 trillion Zen. Right? That's how you know this is going to work in small numbers. You don't need a lot of Zen on ETH. Like, there's only 4 trillion in this fucking pool. Like, CB Zen literally has 15 trillion and more to come, you know, like in 500 days, there's going to be a shit ton of Zen that comes out. Maybe it comes over here again. Maybe people burn it. That's the game of C ranking. Today, though, there's only 15 fucking trillion in there. And if someone came into Zen and felt positive about the next 6 years and decided to build a $5 trillion position, or excuse me, a 5 trillion position on CB Zen, that's where your green candle's coming from. And it's just solely because this is the only place they can get it. Oh yeah, that's another thing about CB Zen. It's not on exchanges. So it's literally not like the rest of the Zens. Like none of these are exchanges. All of this shit, this is probably one of the most decentralized Zens because it's just so much speculation. Like, everyone's speculating. I don't know why the fuck everybody's here, but they all have trillions. So you can't speculate unless you get 1 trillion, and that's $500 now. So that means not everybody's gonna have 1 trillion, or you're gonna have to wait 500 days, right? And like, yeah, man, man, CBZN is looking sick, bro. Dead address. Damn, the dead address almost got 1 trillion. Who's sending shit here? Somebody's got a trading bot or something. Here, let's see. Let's see. Wow. Oh, so someone's like using a bot. Yeah, and they're like selling the Zen and sending some of it to a dead address so that it clears the wallet out. Crazy. I don't know what the hell they're doing. I think this is like a trading thing. Some that could be it too, like a bot or something. That's the next level stuff. I'm not really caring about too much of what everyone's doing with their CBZen, and that's the beauty of it all is you could do whatever you want, you know. It's I can't. I think it's the best one. I don't know. But look at here. Let's go to advanced features. Let's see how many people are staking OPZen. Let's do some critical thinking here. $500 ish in about 1.5 hours. Fuck them up. If I had down, Santa Claus and Post would still. Oh wait, if I had downs, I understand. No, okay. Hey, you still believe in Santa Claus? Hey, you still believe in Santa Claus? Here we go. So that's the 24-hour mark. We got a 2 trillionaire, 2 trillions, 1 trillion, 2 trillions. Oh, that's the same person, right? So that person twice. That's the real number one. So this is what I'm saying. The pool is too small on OPZen. Everything I'm saying, like if you feel like you're gonna be sick with it, maybe you go to OPZen. But yeah, you're entering a pool where you see like the 24-hour roller is 2 trillion. So that's like the hideaway. I think that's how I think of them. It's like they're hiding their supply because it doesn't show up because it's in the stake, but they're rolling it every day. So they have to show their hand at least once. I don't know whose wallet this is or whatever, because I'm not wallet watching. But yeah, they're just rolling 1 trillion. And this is great. This is like one whale. That's what I'm saying. They got one great whale. Like more people should want this experience. Now 1 trillion probably, I think, is really expensive, right? So that's like the whale. Like, is that the person you're scared of or something? And then is it $4,000 is actually not that bad. It's not that bad. So what is it? Oh, I guess if you have 2 trillion, you're at 85. Yup. But yeah, the staker is winning in OPZen, because in the OPZen, that's where you get the most yield. Like the real Zen farmer has a bag on OPZen because they got the 14%. And that's why, like, yeah, if you're, I guess, like, hey, let's see, where is this person getting theirs in from? They might be minting it and dumping it, but let's check. Damn, into Tether? Disgusting. Yeah, straight to the strip club. And OPZen's Block Explorer doesn't show you anything. I wanted to see but I guess he's using a contract, or she, whoever they are. But yeah, these are like things I've already antidoted on other blockchains. Like you'll see people dumping because they don't care, and that's why it needs to be followed with buys, because that is the inflation. Soon as someone mints it and they dump it, it's inflated, right? So if that inflation goes into the right hands and is staked, it helps the overall price. So everyone should want to do it to help their ecosystem because they believe in the, you know, XYZ Zen, right? It shouldn't be based on anything else, in my personal opinion. I think once you start adding in like all of this, it's got 1 amp or like, you know, like, I mean, that's really the dead in the sand narrative for OPZen. Like, you shouldn't just mint it because it has 1 amp. That's a very pollutive way of using your Ethereum because you had to bring your ETH there. So this should be just like base, right? Like, people should have the ability to become whales. There's less ETH JEETs in the chat, in the chart. Should be bigger, you know. But yeah, it's a lot of stakers, but not a lot of stakers will wait. That's another key thing there. Let's look at CBZen next to it. XEN's gonna do great, man. Make sure you get yourself 10 billion. Chill. If you want to play the game, come to CBZen. Let's see it. Let me see it. Man, Bitcoin's dribbling on this 200. It could totally break above it and go up to 90,000. A little bit more pain, though. A little bit more pain, sir. Don't pump the Dracula just yet, sir. Yeah, so you see OPZen has more stakers than CBZen. I mean, obviously, we can't compare and contrast staking supply because this one is morphing in supply way faster. But yeah, like that's why I think CBZen still has room to grow for stakers. There's still a lot of people selling their Zen as soon as they get it, and that's why we're going up now, because like I've been saying, you can only, or that crowd can only do that for so long before the stakers become dominant again and they buy back everything that they were selling and they have nothing to sell because now all they have is the Ethereum and not the Zen, and the Zen is going up and is getting away from them, and now they don't want to make new because they already sold the old. And that's just behavior that is built into the chart. Every time the chart goes up after a whole bunch of people sold, I mean, maybe one day, yeah, we could think of a thesis of that shit and someone can write a paper about that behavior. Yeah, because there's a lot of that in CBZen. That's why it's doing so well right now. I came back. I'm one of those people who came and picked up all that pain. And I'm like, where's the pain at? I thought y'all was in pain over here. Shit. Y'all is doing great over here. But let's see, what's CBZen has 288,000 staked, and OPZen at its price is 325,000 staked. So because OPZen, it costs more than CBZen because there's less coins, so it has a higher market cap. And that's why I mean, like, low key OPZen is just replicating Ethereum Zen. What happens when someone comes and tries to get all the fucking Zen? Like, that's why I'm positioned in here, because I want to see what happens when that happens too. It'll happen faster here than it will on ETH. Maybe just one day someone wakes up and goes, I need 3 trillion OPZen before X1 chain. And it's like, boom, 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 boom. It's just flying out of here. And everyone's trying to dump their shit to try to like keep it down until they're fully exhausted, and that person's like bought back all their coins, and it's like, boom, boom, boom. But we'll see if someone ever wants to do that. That's like a $30,000 experiment. Do you think someone's going to inject $30,000 into CBZen off of the rip? Right? That's why I'm like, yo, base is doing really well for coming out after it, I think too, right? Oh, I don't know, actually. I don't know which one came first. Does the main page show that, or the dashboard? Does it say release days? I think this one came out though in May with Pulse Chain. Oh yeah, where's the contract at? And that would be, I guess, a start date here, right, on the contract when it was started. Yeah, September 16th, 2023. And that's what I mean. Like, yeah, see, yeah, it all points back to this. When all these other stuff started to happen and everybody was exhausted from Zen coming out and it getting further fragmented from Ethereum, it is kind of like these chains have the real user in it. Because, you know, this is basically like a year after real Zen and people weren't playing games. Just like how today people don't want to play games with Zen. Imagine it being 2023 and OP Zen comes out and everybody's like, what the fuck? Like, I put $10,000 into Ethereum Zen and you're like fragmenting the notion, and now everyone's bringing their Ethereum to optimism and making it right. That's why a lot of people don't like Jack still, because they seen that action of creating the universe as diluting their bag. So when these three happened at the very end, that was the last straw for a lot of people. But people only made OP Zen because they knew it was going to have a lower amp. So the incentive was that. But as you can see, nothing happened, right? It just fell into place with all the other Zens where people are more prone to get in once there's X1 chain, right? Maybe OP Zen could have had a chance if it had inflation, because at least inflation would make it more quantitative in predictable scenarios. But like right now, like to be quantum and OP Zen is like there's one amp and someone should just come buy this. But everyone's like, there seems to be no stakers really. Like it seems like most of the stakes are probably 1,000 days and very small. I bet that's what they all are. They're probably all 1,000 days and very small. Here, let's look back at this. Very small being like not everyone's doing 1 trillion or 100 billion. Here's 84 billion, 49 billion, 46 billion, another 1 trillion. So 1, 2, 3 trillionaires, 345 million, 5 billion, 51 billion. Like these are big but small numbers, bruh. Because there's another trillionaire, there's another trillionaire, or these are the same trillionaires actually. Is this the same trillionaire? Yeah, actually, it's no. Is it this one? Oh, this person broke up a bag. Oh no, never mind. How they get this in? Oh, they transferred it in from a whole bunch of places. Smart. And then how long they stake it for? 163 days. Why just 163? But see, this is what I mean. People don't understand compounded interest, bro. What the fuck? Like, if you have 1 trillion Zen, why would you? I mean, unless you don't want to come back, but just do the work. Like every single day, you'll double you're gonna do damage daily compounding 14% right now. But in 163 days, it's gonna be like less, and you're gonna get less Zen. I don't know. That's my greed. I'm in that area. But yeah, see, yeah, you do a little analysis on OP Zen, and you can really see how it's not actually moving. They haven't had a trade since, I mean, I guess, this one's the same way. There hasn't been a trade for a while. But people wake up and start trading over here. It's like people wake up, they get to their Wheaties, and then they start fucking around with CBZen. I'd buy some more too right now, but I want to see if people are going to sell before I buy. I've set my, I've changed my CBZen stake concept. Now I'm staking at night. Like, if I go to sleep at like 10 or some shit, I'll wake up in the middle of my sleep and restake before the 12 p.m. I'm just trying to see how this feels. I think this works better with UTC though, where I should probably be doing it at 8 o'clock. We'll see. I might forfeit the yield today and start over at 8. And just put the yield, like go buy the yield, right? Just go buy the yield, dude. But yeah, like I need to switch this one off of the late hype, but I needed to get it off the morning hype, because the morning hype is when people sell the most. So the best price is in the afternoon. And I would stake, and I have to wait all day, like for me to add to my stake. So I'm trying to figure out how to make that maximum. But that's on another journey. I think that's pretty much it on this Zen shit. How long have I been talking now? An hour and 36 minutes. That's what we do here. Root for whatever you want to root for. Feel me? Root for whatever you want to root for. I don't know. I was going to say like, oh wait, tomorrow's going to be like CPI, but who gives a fuck, you know? Like crypto's going to go either up or down. Find your favorite position, you know, find a passion point, attack that shit, and hold on for dear life, because no one knows what's going to happen next. Peace.